Hello everyone, my name is Imran Adam. Yeah, so welcome to my YouTube channel. This is gonna be the first video on here actually. So yeah, if you're watching this, I'm happy to be here. So basically, what I would be doing on this YouTube channel is I'm going to be enlightening, so enlightening business owners and digital marketers. So digital marketers are just starting in their career, a digital marketer working in Nigeria or in Africa, and they want to work for companies in the US remotely. So I'm going to be teaching you some of the things that you need to know, some of the skills that you need to have, and some of the knowledge that you would need when you are handling marketing campaigns for foreign companies. So this is going to be based on my experience and based on what I've learned over the past from learning from mentors in the international community. Yeah, so today this video is going to be basically about Reddit. So Reddit is a forum similar to Nairaland that we have in Nigeria, where people come ask questions and users answer their questions. Yeah, so there are tons of ways that you can generate traffic from Reddit to your website. There are tons of people on Reddit, right? People all over the world, Nigerians, Indians, South Africans, all over the world. Most of people, like mostly the United States and the Europe, tons of people use Reddit daily, right? They come on Reddit, they ask the question. As you can see on my screen, there's just someone here posting a picture of the cat to their community, asking what do I name them. So yeah, so there are tons of information on Reddit. In fact, most people use Reddit as kind of a search engine. In fact, when you search on Google, you see Reddit chats coming on, right? So comments on Reddit, questions on Reddit, it tends to rank for SEO and the Google search page. Now, what I want to basically what this video is about explaining how you can generate traffic from Reddit to your website, and then how you can run Reddit ads. So Reddit ads is not common among Nigerians. Not a lot of people know about it. It's one of the skills that you would need if you're working for an international brand, like a B2C or B2B companies, right? When they want to reach like tons of people, you can get your audience from Reddit and they are sure to convert. So the reason being that Reddit users are they're highly skeptical, right? So first of all, when you're on Reddit, you want to be natural, you want to appear naturally. An example is this post here, right? This have 3.1 thousand upvotes and 2.2k comments. So this is simple and natural. Just a picture of the cat asking, what do I name my cat? Right. So first of all, as a business owner or a marketer or a social media person, you want to build a Reddit community. You can't be all salesy. You cannot post your articles, your salesy content, just selling, pitching. No. Fastest way to get kicked out of the subreddit that you're posting in, right? Or get like zero engagement on your post. You have to come naturally. Naturally in the sense that you contribute to the conversations, right? For example, this is a picture of a cat, right? So if you're selling maybe cat food or something, you can come in here, comment and say, first of all, it says, what do I name them? You can give the name, two names of cat that you know, beautiful names there. And then you say, I have a cat and he's 2 years now or 3 years now. He loves his favorite food is this. So that's not you exactly selling to them, but you answer the question. That means you're relevant to the post. And then you're saying, you're giving your experience, your own story. I have a cat, he's 2 years old now. His favorite food is this. He loves when I feed him before going to bed this particular food. So you're kind of putting in your product, which is the cat feed. So that's it. When you want to when you want to start on Reddit as a social media person, what you should focus on is building a community. That means coming at people naturally, no salesy content, contributing to the conversations. Now, if you want to, there are tons of research on Reddit. Actually, there are a lot of knowledgeable people on Reddit. So they do research and they come up with articles that they write, and they get lots of uploads. So if you want to go that route, you want to build thought leadership for yourself, you can look at what someone else has done, like an article that someone has done, and see what they cover. For example, if someone create an article around 10 ways to make money from this, right? 10 ways. You can expand your research, give them 15 ways to do this without capital, like 15 ways to achieve the same result without this particular thing, right? So that means yours goes a bit step forward. You're giving them 15, you're giving them more research, and then you're kind of telling them that you don't actually need this, or you don't need money to get a glowing skin, right? Or you don't need to, how can you get a glowing skin as a 95% that goes to the work all day in this Lagos hot sun? So something related like that. So you come across naturally, you contribute to the conversations, you create natural post, natural content, and when you're looking for thought leadership, look at what people have done and then try to take it one a level above, right? A level above what they've already done. So that's it. Now the second part is Reddit ads. So a lot of people don't know about Reddit Ads actually, and Reddit Ads is one of the very good ways to generate traffic to your website. This is because there are some things called subreddits, right? There's something called subreddits. Subreddits are particular communities on Reddit where the members of these communities only associate with, like, they are in a niche, a particular niche. For example, for this post, it was posted to a subreddit named Indian teenagers, right? Indian teenagers. You can see here he has 107,000 members, of which 307 of them are online currently. So Indian teenagers is one subreddit. You can see fashion lovers, fashion enthusiasts, UI UX designers, UI UX specialists, tech people, remote workers, digital nomads, all of these things, they are subreddits for each and every one of them. Now, while ads on Reddit are more effective is because you can run ads to that particular group. Now, for example, if you want to sell something to Indian teenagers, maybe you have a product that you know that your target audience are teenagers in India and they would love it, you can run your ad targeting only the people in this group. So it's kind of hyper targeted, it's hyper focused, and that is what lead to results. Now, if you have a brand or if you're working for a remote company and they have something that is only fit for a particular set of people, you go on Reddit, target sub communities where they are based, and you're able to get these people exactly. So maybe you have some product for nursing mothers, you have for mothers between 2 to 10, all of these things, right? You are able to target them narrowly. Now let's go into creating the ads on Reddit. Now you're going to go to ads.reddit.com. So when you go on that website, you'll be asked to create your own ad account. So I created mine. This is Just Imran. That's the name of my ad account. So when you set up your ad account, you'll be prompted to start a campaign. So to start a campaign, you go to this hamburger menu right here on the top left. So you click on the hamburger menu, then now let's take it slowly. You go create campaign. So you see the dashboard, create campaign. Now, most of all of these advertising platforms, when they say do an automated campaign, right, that just give us your targeting and your creative will run the ad for you. Most of the time, they are looking for the best way to spend your money for you, right? So it's actually good to calm down and set it up so you know exactly who you want to target, where you want to spend your money, how much you even want to spend per click or per 1,000 impressions, right? So I am always against all those automatic campaigns, especially the ones on, like, I'm always against automatic campaign. I don't want to mention names, so it's good to do your thing yourself. So yeah, put in your campaign name. Let's just make this a test campaign. And then if it's a special category, that's housing, employment, and all of that, this is not a special category campaign. We move to the objective, right? So you're going to be brand awareness, traffic. This one we're going for traffic. So simple. You can also run ads for app install and catalog sales. Your payment method, make sure that it's good to go, and then voila. Perfect. Now you have the option to look at the automated ad creation, right? I told you this is not the type I want. I like to put my things by myself. Yeah. So the Reddit audience, two kind of audience. You can go for broad or you can go for custom. So broad is targeting everyone on Reddit in a particular country. So you can just select United States and target everyone in the United States. But this is custom, right? So you're going to put in keywords that you want to target for, similar to Google Ads, and then you're going to click on communities, like personal communities where you want your ad to show gong gong. That means the people that they are interested in what you have to offer. So for this, we're going to be running this ad for a brand that is a marketplace. It connects immigrants with immigration attorneys. So immigrants and immigration attorneys, they meet on the app and they solve each other's problems. So keywords for immigrants in the United States, we are going to look at something like green card. If we are searching for green card, they're most likely immigrants. Press enter. Is something like F1 visa. So this is for immigration. So let me use something that is very generic. Say you're running a clothing brand, right? You can use your keyword as Nike. You can say Gucci. All right. So one thing is that as you put in those keywords, right? As you put in those keywords, it gives you other suggestions. So because I imported green card and F1 visa, which is related to US immigrant, so it selects it give us keyword like citizenship, see passports, US citizenship, which is something that I'm definitely interested in. Work visa, definitely interested in. Um, Permanent residency, definitely. All of these are related to immigrants in the United States. These are keywords that they will look for. We have visas, naturalization, American citizenship. All of these are they're stuff that I'm interested in. So that's all for the keywords. Now for communities, like I told you earlier, communities in Reddit, subreddits, that's what they're called. So they are where people that are associated by one particular thing are concentrated. For example, if there are people that love fashion, they have somewhere there's a subreddit for them. People that love sneakers, there are subreddits for them. Let me even just show you something. So you just come here and type in sneaker. You're going to see lots of subreddits for sneaker lovers. Look at this: streetwear and sneakers feet. Look at this: 5.3 million users. I rep sneakers. So if you are selling sneakers, you want to target people that are sneaker lovers. You select communities like this. If you are selling something for let's say maybe jerseys, you can target maybe Chelsea jerseys or Chelsea merchandise. So you can just put in Chelsea, you're going to see tons of Chelsea fans, supporters. Look at this one. And like I said, the best part is that once you put in those community, they are going to recommend communities for you. So you can see that they are even recommending other sports communities. This one is for Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, City fans, and the likes. So anything, right? Anything. You can even put travel. You're going to see subreddits where people who are frequent travelers are in. So that's the best part of Reddit. Like I said, you are able to target people that are exactly in a particular community, like say a particular group chat, right? So you can see remote workers. You can target remote workers, digital nomads, people that travel up and down work. So all of this, let me just select this for a test. This is a test. So the interest group as well, right? You are able to target after targeting the keywords that you want to your ads to show up for. You go to communities, target communities, and target interest. So it could be football, soccer, finance, fitness, all of those communities that you want to target. Now, custom audiences, if you want to save all of these people as a particular audience, you want to save them in your account. So you can just put your own and then say create this new account, but we don't have custom audience yet. Now, demographics, you can include particular locations. So not only United States, if you want to target people in New York alone, people in Chicago alone, people in Evanston alone, just particular locations, put them in, put their postal code. So if you this one is excluded location, that means if you don't want your ad to show up for people in, let's say, Oregon, or people in New York City itself, inside the state of New York. So you want to target people in the state of New York, but not people in New York City. So you can exclude New York City and target New York State. So that's how the exclusion works. So you can also target genders. This particular ad is going to be, let me just put in for the United States, United States. Perfect. So we want. So this is going to be this ad will be for all genders. If you are selling stuff for men, you can select only men and do the same for female. So all device you can select either phones, Apple Androids, sorry, Apple iPhones, Android phones, and desktop. So you can also select cell carriers. Look at how detailed it is. Other platforms can give you already. It can give you. I'm gonna be honest. So look how detailed you can collect cell carriers. So is it very thin? This is the equivalent of what's internet network that we use here as MTN and the likes of them. Now placement. So auto placement or manual placement. Of course, they would recommend auto placement for you. If you want to go auto, fine. But I like manual placement. Reason being is that you look at this feed and conversations. So there are two places where Redis can place your ads. It can either be placed within the feed of the people scrolling. So this is an example of feed. So this is my home screen. So I'm scrolling here and an ad pops up, then that ad is showing on my feed, right? But if I go through into a particular subreddit, like this Reddit now, this subreddit is for international students. I go into a particular subreddit and I click on the conversation. Maybe someone asked a question or someone made a post and people are commenting. So my ad can show within that conversation. So look at this now. This is a post about someone family emergency. People are commenting, people are talking about it. So you can be scrolling here and then your ads now show within this feed, right? Your ad shows, sorry, within these conversations. It's actually more effective because if you're on the feed and you're just scrolling, when you see an ad, it's easy to scroll past. But if you're in a conversation, responding to a post from someone else, trying to offer them help that you some like just in the conversation with them, right? And then you see an ad, you and it's related to that particular post, then that means you can take action. If you're interested, you definitely take action. But with just within feed, people can just scroll and scroll it away. So I always like to take away feed and put in conversations, right? So and only go for conversations alone. Now, if you want to exclude certain communities, if you don't want your ad to be related to politics or the war going on, or maybe some particular sport, maybe you want to target only Chelsea fans and keep out Man United fans. So you can include the sub community for United fans in there and tell them that I don't want these people to see my advert. So if you want to exclude your ad from showing for certain keywords, maybe explicit keywords, you can also do that here. Now, setup and delivery, simple budget per day. You can go as low as $4 per day. In fact, you can go $2 per day. So that's for the sake of this campaign. They'll ask that it should be $5. So for a simple campaign, you can definitely use $4, right? But for this, let's just give it as $5. Now, set end date is always like a good practice to send a date to your campaigns so you don't forget it and let it run forever. So this is going to run for 30 days. After 30 days, we would review our analytics and then we'll see if we want to continue to the next 30 days. So I told you that I'm going to spend 192 days on this ad group for $192, I'm sorry, for 30 days. Yeah, which is good. Now, optimization, let's go with the first one, which is lowest cost. Get as many click as possible for your budget. So this is when you're going for traffic, right? So when you're going for leads or maybe app download, if you want quality people to download the app, you can go for the cost cap, but this lowest cost is recommended on this. So now all of this is good. We are going to go to the next part of it, which will be our creative. Now this is the ad level, right? This is just similar to meta ads. If you have seen this, you'd have known. So now the creative, there is the option of putting an image, video, carousel, or a free form. Image, video, carousel, or a free form. So whatever it is that you like. So I always recommend, because when people are coding conversations on Reddit, it's very natural, it's very simple, it's very light. So if you want to make an advert that would be effective for these particular people, you have to mirror what they are doing. That means you don't have to always be sleeping in a suit, being all professional or salesy. If you want to make an ad on Reddit, I always recommend you go with the meme content, right? Try to pass your message, your brand offer through memes, right? That is what I used to do actually, and it's pretty simple. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I use this called IMG Flip. It's a meme generator. So you're going to see like tons of meme here that you can actually just edit yourself. So look at, there's this Drake meme, there's this SpongeBob meme. There are actually lots of them here. So let's go back to this Drake meme. Let's just, like I told you now, we are targeting immigrants in the US. So I'm just going to make this googling how to get the green card at 3 a.m. Speaking to a verified Alright, good. So you can also customize it however you want. You can decide to reduce the font. Let's say this should be 30, right? So you can also change the color and all of that. So once this is good to go, you click on generate. You can do this for any meme actually. This is a free platform. So once this is good to go, you will just save your thing. So you have the image link here, copy the image link, and it's very simple, just save it normally. It's a meme, so it's not expected to be some kind of high quality stuff that everyone needs to see. And you can also go for the paid version. The free version of IMG Flip comes with their, what's it called, watermark. Let's save it at the, but since I want to keep my stuff simple and natural. I don't mind. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to add it there. So I'll save this to my computer so I can use it for my adverts. And once it is saved, I can now go back to my ad. Yeah, so we selected our image and then we have it live here. Now, we want to write a compelling headline. It's always good, a very simple headline, right? That conveys your message. Simple, clean words, nothing too complex. So this is going to be get answers to your questions fast. So it's going to be our headline. Very simple, straight to the point, no drama. If you want to add videos, you can add videos, you can add GIFs, you can even add carousels or forms, sign up forms. So call to action, no destination URL. I'm going to just put this google.com, a test destination. This is just a sample. Now, you'll get an option to add source parameter, which I always recommend that you add because that way you are able to track the people that are coming from Reddit websites. You're going to see that in Google Analytics. So easy and clean. Now, call to action, download, install. There are lots of call to action here. I'm going to, for this particular test ad, let's see, learn more is good to go for this. And then comments. By default, comments are turned off on Reddit. So this is basically because of the kind of people on Reddit, they are skeptical, right? So you can actually get some negative comments on Reddit that you don't want. So just keep it turned off. I recommend that you keep the comments turned off. Keep it the way it is. Now for tracking, if you're going to set some tracking, I mean, if you're a marketer, you're aware of trackers. You add this to your website, the line of code that gives your developers to add to the website, and then you're good to go. Now that's the final part of our ad. Then we click on review. So they ask for name. Let's say it's a test ad, and voila. This is what our ad looks like. Test campaign, traffic, and then these are the keywords that we targeted. These are the communities that we targeted. It could be more than this. You could target as many as 15, 20 communities, right? So location is United States. Device type, like I told you, you could select. If you just want to target only Android users, you're selling something for only Android users, you can target iOS users alone. Android users alone. If you are selling for only iPhone users alone. But if you choose just desktop, right? Because there's always this idea about people in the ads community that people on desktop are kind of active shoppers. That means they are kind of more open to buy than people that are using their mobile phones, right? Just scrolling through. Maybe they are looking for information or they are just bored. So those are like the two kind of people that are the two type of kind of buyer intent. So if you're targeting on the desktop, then the cost, like the money you'll be spending, will be very high because you are targeting people that are more interested in buying. Not like they are ready to buy at that time. But if you want to target everybody, it's good, it's fine. Just make sure your ad copy resonates with them and it's simple enough for them to consume it and digest it very simply. So yeah, we have the bid strategy and budgets. So far, everything looks good. So if all of this is fine, you just click on publish and your ad will go live. Since this is a test campaign, we're not going to be clicking publish here yet. So that's everything for Reddit ads. It's pretty simple actually, and it's effective because I told you that you're able to target people that are in specific niche. So that's going to be all for this video. In my next video, I'm going to be creating Spotify ads. I'm going to be teaching you how to create ads on Spotify. Like not just promoting your song, but going to the Spotify ads platform itself. So I'm going to get the link to that under this video so you can click on it and watch it. Thank you very much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to watch, to share this knowledge with you, and I will see you again. Bye.